So let's start with the conversation. The first question that I would like to ask is your startup safe, or will automation kill it?
I think we continuously adapt to whatever is coming in the market, the new tech, new AI, and I think that's the way around. If you keep adapting to the new tech that is coming and improving, applying it into the systems, I think you are safe. So for that, I can say we are safe, and one of my business is just to plug into that systems, right? So we'll never be irrelevant and not safe in this business because the core of it is driven with AI and automation. So I think it takes, you'll be safe as long as you're adaptive to whatever is coming in the market and your reaction to it.
थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंट हो गया बोल, थोड़ा शोर मचा, ऐसे ना करके भाई टेक्निकल आंसर ना दे, शोर कंट्रोवर्सी क्रिएट
का डिबेट करना है क्या?
नहीं यहाँ तो शोर मचा थोड़ा अपना वो करके,
प्रोफेशनल नहीं होना चाहिए,
प्रोफेशनल नहीं होना, प्रोफेशनल से बात नहीं बनती, ये बज नहीं आती प्रोफेशनल से। प्रोफेशनल कई सारे घूम रहे हैं, प्रोफेशनलिज्म इंडिकेट्स कि आप अपनी पर्सनैलिटी नहीं दिखा रहे हो, सेफ खेल रहे हो आप, सेफ नहीं खेलना, आउटरेजियस शिट बोलना, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन।
तो यू वांट मी टू बी ब्लंट एंड रॉ?
हाँ, कि भाई सबसे ज़्यादा कंट्रोवर्शियल शिट, कि भाई ओपिनियन आना चाहिए, पोलराइज होनी चाहिए ऑडियंस की, भाई इधर इधर उधर, ठीक है।
दोबारा पूछ, सेम क्वेश्चन,
ठीक है,
नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन।
हाँ, तो फिर से स्टार्ट करते हैं। ओके, इज योर स्टार्टअप सेफ और will AI automation kill it?
Well, I think my startup is very much safe, but I believe a lot of Indian startups will go irrelevant. Indian startups are still, or businesses are living in the world of 2008. They don't even know like how to use Excel sheets. When I speak to the startups and businesses, so I believe most of them are gonna go irrelevant. But I think the way out of it is to be more adaptive to AI. And my startup personally, my business will always be relevant. But I see a lot of job cuts and the businesses going irrelevant because of AI. Because if you are just writing some data on an Excel sheet or just writing something on paper, I think you are already irrelevant and you don't have a skin in the game left in the market.
Okay, अब ये ठीक है ना, थोड़ा सा और, थोड़ा 5-10% और, कोई नहीं, चलो नेक्स्ट टाइम करेंगे, ठीक है। Are we just 5 years away from zero human companies?
Well, I don't think so 5. It may take like 20, maybe 20-15% because of the political influence in AI and all the regulations. I don't see that it's coming that easily, like in next 5 to 10 years. Also depends on the country. Some will do much faster and better. A country like India, which really needs a lot of it. But I think because of the political.
ऐसे नहीं,
तो यार
ऐसे नहीं, पहले इससे शुरू होगा कि नहीं होने वाला ये, और ये रीजन है नहीं होने वाला। कॉन्फिडेंस मतलब वो दिखाना है कि भाई मेरे को सब कुछ पता है, मैं बताऊंगा तुम्हें क्या होती है चीजें। नहीं करना, ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट, एरोगेंट, मतलब ये ऐसा होना चाहिए, ओहो मेरे को सब कुछ पता है। मैं टेक्निकल सेफ खेलने की जरूरत नहीं है।
गिव दिस मी राइट, अगर ये तो मुझे देगा और मैं इसको लिंक्डइन पे ना डाल पाऊँ तो फिर फायदा क्या है? मैं
लिंक्डइन नहीं ना, लिंक्डइन यूट्यूब पे डालना है ये।
That is for you, मेरे को भी तो चाहिए ना प्रमोशन के लिए।
तो ऐसे तो एक वर्जन लिंक्डइन कर ले, एक वर्जन यूट्यूब वाला कर ले, मगर मैं तो यूट्यूब मेरे साथ बनाई हो, मैं तो अपा दोनों करेंगे, बढ़िया। मैं तो यूट्यूब वर्जन के हिसाब से ऑप्टिमाइज करूंगा ना, पहले तो मैं उसके साथ कराएंगे, फिर तेरी आवाज देख क्यों निकलती।
नहीं, इधर देख, मेरा सिंपल सा फंडा है, अगर मेरे को इस पे कैपिटलाइज करना है, अपना कुछ ब्रांड बिल्डिंग करनी है, मेरा प्लेटफॉर्म लिंक्डइन है, उस पे मैं तो ऐसे मतलब एक कॉकी नहीं दिखना चाहता जो लोगों को नहीं पसंद है, राइट। इफ आई वांना, मान ले तू मेरा क्लाइंट है या मैं ही, मतलब कोई देख ले, कोई मेरे सर्कल का देखेगा,
चलो ठीक है, ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट तो नहीं दिखना चाहिए, मगर फिर भी इधर उधर की बजाय कॉन्फिडेंट, क्लियर कट तो हो सकते हो आपके, भाई मेरा बिल्कुल क्लियर ओपिनियन ये है।
ओपिनियटेड होना सही है, बट फैक्चुअली करेक्ट भी तो होना चाहिए। मतलब
तो फिर फैक्चुअली वो तो है ऑब्वियसली
बात। तो आई कैन सिंपली, मतलब व्हाट डू यू एक्सपेक्ट, मैं उसमें क्या बोलूं
कि भाई एग्जैक्टली ये ओपिनियन है मेरा, डांस अराउंड नहीं करना।
तो मैंने वही तो बोला कि मतलब 5 साल तो मुझे नहीं लगता, बट आने वाले 10-15 साल में हो जाएगा। और आई वाज ट्राइंग टू ऐड सम पॉलिटिकल थिंग आल्सो कि हाँ, कि सी पॉलिटिकल रीजंस हैं थिंग्स। ऐसे तो अगर बीजेपी चाहती तो बीएसएनएल को कब से बाहर कर सकती थी, राइट। जबरदस्ती हमारा पैसा टैक्स का उस पे जा रहा है, वो उसकी जरूरत भी नहीं है, बट दे हैव मतलब जस्ट बिकॉज दैट्स इट्स अ बिग वोटर बेस, बीएसएनएल को आज भी जिंदा रहना पड़ेगा। and said that those are the political reasons that government will not allow it like so easy to be done. But
चलो ठीक है, अपना अगर वो उसका ऑब्जेक्टिव लिंक्डइन
कुछ चीज़ों हाँ मेरा वो रहेगा, आई कैन नॉट बी वेरी कॉकी इन दैट कि मैं उसको डाल ही ना पाऊँ, देखने वाले को लगेगी ये तो बहुत ही इमेच्योर है।
पहले सुन लो जो बातें चल रही हैं
वो इमेच्योर नहीं लिखना चाहिए ना, मतलब आई वांट द कम्युनिटी टू सी स्मूथ प्रोफेशनली कि हाँ मेरे साथ बंदा बैठ के बिजनेस करेगा तो रहना चाहिए कि हाँ ही स्पीक्स वेल, ही साउंड्स एजुकेटेड, साउंड्स इन्फॉर्म्ड, राइट, दैट इज द परसेप्शन मेरे को खुद का बिल्ड करना है। if you want controversy and a lot of opinion, then I am not the right guest.
चलो करो स्टार्ट से
चलो करो फिर ठीक है। Are we just 5 years away from zero human companies?
Technically not. We are not like 5 years. Maybe it may happen in next 10 to 15 years, but in 5 years it won't happen.
क्या reasons है उसके पीछे?
Reason is like adoption. A lot of AI still needs to get into like work, not just answering the question, and wherever like a lot of people are employed, right? Governments and political influence will not allow AI to take that job so easily. So wherever it is not very technically it is not as nuanced as any physical work is, so AI can simply take up that role. Coding is commoditized, right? All the developers or coding will just be relevant in next 5 years. That is something I can say that will be just out of the what is that like purview of not AI not doing it, but AI will take over that job. We are still seeing that happening.
So, what do top AI founders know that 99% of the people don't?
I think top AI founders are more focused in implementation of AI in terms of how it can generate ROI. Right, a lot of people just want to ride the hype of AI that I have built this thing, I built that thing, but I think that validation of it to be relevant in the market is not. I don't see that much. I hear a lot of startups, people building fancy AI stuff, but a very famous influencer of India built one AI, right, and then I think Google came up with some alternative and. With the lower pricing, even same thing with ChatGPT. Now in India they have ChatGPT Go 400 rupees. So if you're just building some wrappers or trying to just make answering more easier, some multimodal stuff, that won't really help. So yeah.
What do top AI founders know? 99% of the founders. 99% of people don't.
Okay, what cut kar dena. It's simply about like how you can make AI more business efficient. You can plug it in, like can AI take away your customer support team and answer your customer queries? Can AI debug the solutions, the problem that your customers are reporting and then provide them the solution? So can AI solve your logistics pipeline or distribution channels, right? So if AI is able to do that, that's what top AI founders are thinking about. We are not thinking about the top Silicon Valley AI founders are not thinking how AI can better answer your next question, but how AI can actually solve a business problem.
How did you build an AI product with ₹0 and no PhD?
Well, that is very true to what I'm doing. I don't have a PhD and I didn't invest a lot of money to build 4 systems in Fortran XR. I think all it takes is just clarity as what you want to do. So where like my clarity was like I had the clarity like this is what I want to do. I want to build a, let's say first thing we built was a customer support entire end-to-end automated system for one of our client. So answering any question and based on the knowledge of the like building a knowledge base with an AI is I think the simplest use case, and that itself can become a very good revenue generating product if done right. So I think, and that doesn't take much. I think maybe it will take like some 2,000 rupees subscription for OpenAI. You train it on some knowledge base. You don't need to fine tune it because it comes with a lot of reasoning right now. So and if you're able to make it answer question for the normal SMB, small medium businesses, so I think you have a brilliant product which you can go out and market and sell. So creating a like AI chatbot or voice agent, I think that is something that does not require. If someone wants to do it, I think that's a good thing to start with. But today AI, I think building any AI solution does not require. You can use workflow tools like N10, which also comes with like literally no cost. So it's very easy to build products and services around it.
What's the single mistake every Indian startup makes when using automation?
I think there's too much of hype about automation that because of these tools like N10, Make.com, everyone is just going behind one like template that they can solve the problem. I read a lot of clickbait articles on LinkedIn which will say, your Cloud plus Nano Banana plus something will take away this $1 billion like monthly spend on some marketing team. It will replace this, it will replace that. So a lot of automation founders are going behind templating it. But if template could actually solve a problem, no one would be kind of telling it to others, right? Like if you have a hen that gives you golden eggs, you are not going to tell the world that I have a hen that gives a golden egg. So that is something the founders have to, leave it. They have to think technically, but also like they have to apply things technically, but think in more business sense, right? Like where in the system can your AI service or product can really help? Can it really increase my revenue? Can it save my time, or can it save the money spent on whatever work that I'm doing? Eliminating the redundant tasks, manual effort. So if you don't have a clear ROI of what you are doing, I think you are just trying to ride the wave of the like cool and hyped ideas, but end of the day you'll not make a business out of it. So that's something that I am largely seeing, but there are people who are creating some good value, building AI and automations.
How are founders here building AI startups with just 3 people?
Come again.
How are founders here building startups with just 3 people?
इसके लिए ब्रेक लेता उसको वो करना ऑफ करना
क्यों नहीं चलते रहने दो, क्या हो गया?
वो